First, you may feel some itching. Then, you may feel a burning sensation. Is a yeast infection driving you crazy? You are among millions of females who have had to deal with this affliction. Fortunately, there are a number of techniques for dealing with yeast infections. Here are some effective ones. Believe it or not, stress can trigger yeast infections. Your immune system helps you to ward off infection, and stress wears down your body's defenses. If you are very much prone to yeast infections, make sure you reconsider your bath products. Any perfumed items need to be tossed out. Scented products affect the pH balance of your body and promote the growth of yeast. Use products that are not very strong and hypoallergenic. Do not use anything that is scented or irritating. A lot of women use douches and body scrubs in the area around the vagina. The delicate vaginal tissues can become irritated and inflamed by many of these products and interfere with natural lubrication. The ensuing irritation leaves you susceptible to developing a yeast infection. If you feel you have to, use only the mildest soaps that are fragrance-free on your vagina. Lactobacillus acidophilus can help prevent yeast infections. Acidophilus is a good type of bacteria found in most yogurts. Check labels and can be eaten or applied to the vagina to help prevent and stop yeast infections. Look for sugar-free varieties of this yogurt to purchase. Foods that are rich in sugar will feed the yeast bacteria and cause the infection to spread. If you applied a cream to the yeast-infected area, do not use diaphragms and condoms. This cream may cause interference with your birth control methods. Avoid having sex until the yeast infection has cleared up. If this is something you don't want to do, then find out which is a good birth control to use from your doctor. Take a bath with a couple of cups of apple cider vinegar added to the water. You can reduce the growth of yeast in your system with the vinegar that balances your pH level. Don't soak for longer than you usually do. If you would like, instead of bathing, you can use a douche made up of cider vinegar and warm water. Eat yogurt and garlic. Garlic is antifungal, killing off yeast in its tracks. Look for garlic pills at your local health food store or pharmacy, preferably a deodorized version. Also, yogurt is helpful in curing and preventing yeast infections. Be sure to get enough sleep. The body's natural immune system helps defend against yeast infections. Lack of sleep can suppress your immune system, making you more susceptible to getting a yeast infection. You need to get your 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night to stay completely healthy. Does it seem like a yeast infection shows up with your period? Take acidophilus tabs before your menses and after. 1 or 2 tabs should do. Your symptoms will be minimized and you may avoid an infection completely. You can stop the infection even before it begins, when you are proactive. If you tend to develop yeast infections often, increase your intake of probiotics. For example, a probiotic called acidophilus, which is found in yogurt, can prevent internal chemical imbalances which can lead to yeast infections. You can also buy probiotics as either a powder or a tablet. Douches can create yeast infections. While a lot of women think douching cleanses the body, in actuality it does the very opposite. Douching disrupts the equilibrium internally in your vagina. This will make you more susceptible to yeast infections. If you wish to treat a yeast infection without traditional medicines, there are some herbs that can assist in your fight against yeast. Golden seal, rosemary and cedar are some popular options. Combine them and use it as a douche or a soak, and watch the symptoms disappear. Wear clothing made from cotton or other natural fibers. These natural fibers allow for proper circulation, and this helps to prevent excessive heat and moisture from developing. Moist, humid conditions encourage yeast infections, so it is important to wear breathable clothing. Learn how to deal with your yeast infection with the information in this article. Eradicate itchiness and burning by using these ideas when needed. Your life will soon improve with these tips. Are you thinking, you can't do anything about your yeast infection? Think again. Please check out the link in description to access the information you need to cure your yeast infection permanently.